But when it's in reverse, it's greed, it's materialism, it's filling your life with things that are not satisfying. So you gotta be real careful with that, because the things that you're finding fulfilling, especially if they're impulsive or if you have an apathy about things, if the noise is so much that you just kind of are like, you know what, I don't care, I give up, you know, F you, whatever. You want to be real careful, because this is like an unrealistic expectation of what could be in front of you. It's not seeing the good that's in front of you. It's kind of looking at things from a real negative perspective, and what you really want is you want it this way, because this is victory, this is yes, this is bold, this is satisfying and fulfilled. But right now, if you give sway to that impulsiveness, possible job change that you make, not being fluid with it, it's gonna be unsatisfying. Really be careful with your greed situation, because coming up right after that, materialism is not your friend in this instinct, because you do have the Seven of Pentacles. So Seven of Pentacles, Pentacles in this, so these are Earth correspondences, okay? So that's your Taurus, your Virgo, Capricorn energy, organized, really like solid in your home, rooted to the ground. Really work on, you really want to work on root chakra, I'm hearing. So if your chakras are misaligned, or if you're feeling out of balance, really look into root chakra meditations. Temple Sounds is on YouTube. They have really good ones that are like 10 or 11 minutes long. Look up the root chakra. They do it with music bowls. Not long meditations, and that could really benefit you over the next 6 months. I'm talking to Jacinta, obviously. I'm not sure how you're going to get this message to her, but this is all for her, because this is the question. We're just going to go with it. So, okay, Seven of Pentacles. So Seven of Pentacles is looking at, can you see that? There you go. It's a little glary, but I think you can see it. Seven of Pentacles is looking at all this work that you've done, the growth, the investment in the past that you've made to move forward. And it is a card that says, I'm going to take a tiny little rest, just very little, and I'm going to get right back into it, because I can see that this growth is important. I can see that what I'm working for is really important. So a little bit further on into the year, you'll see that those new opportunities, whether they are relationships, friendships, jobs, whether it's removing clutter, that could be psychological clutter, emotional clutter, body clutter, whatever path you're on, there's going to be some new opportunities in front of you. If you don't let apathy, impulsivity, immaturity, insecurity, any of those negatives, if you look past those, work past those, and really like don't let greed get in the way, don't let material things get in the way, you'll start to see the growth. So for example, if it was a job, if you just keep showing up, plowing through, and like saving that money and not spending it on ridiculousness, you don't need that new pair of jeans, you know what I mean? Thrift store, that bad boy. You're gonna turn around, you're gonna have that $100 you could have spent in jeans in your bank account. You're gonna take a second and you're gonna be like, okay, I have the reward. That can apply to whatever path you're looking at right now, that mentality, that step process, because you are going to need a little bit of a break. It is going to be hard to not be apathetic. You're probably going to be working with people that are annoying. I just keep hearing things about work. But once you get to the point where you start to see growth, take the time for yourself, replenish yourself, because on the other end of that is the Emperor. And I don't know if you can see this. This is Aries energy. It's very stubborn. It's very stuck in, really getting the job done. Organized, no chaos. End of the year here is, you know, he's got the whole world in his hands. You might have trouble seeing it, actually. If you have someone in your life at that, like going forward, who is either, this is male energy, okay? It's very strong male energy. It doesn't have to be a male. It could be a female who's just stronger in person. If you have somebody that'll tell you like it is, while being kind, but like they're not gonna make crap up. They're gonna really be honest with you. You know, if you ask them a question, like if they're the kind of person, if you ask them if the dress looks bad, they're gonna tell you if the dress looks bad or good. You know what I mean? It's that kind of person. If you say, should I keep being friends with this person, they're gonna be able to say yes or no based on whether this person is actually good for you or not. If you have someone like that in your life, or if you are in therapy of any kind, you need to keep going, and you need to really reach out to this person and have some heart-to-hearts. Lay everything on the line, lay your plans out, look at the new opportunities, and say, I have these underlying problems that are frustrating me, and then listen to what they have to say. You don't necessarily have to take it to heart, okay? But they are gonna have good info for you, and it may be a time of very serious growth. This is a constructor. This is right after the Empress, so you will have moved into, like, your feminine energy is going to be all where it needs to be, but you are going to need to have some balance with your male energy, because you always want to walk the middle path of that. But initial energy right now, new opportunities, fantastic growth. End energy is the Emperor. He controls, he makes sure there's no chaos. You know, if you look, so let me see if I can get that to show. Look at his hands real closely, okay? He is the father figure. He is the one in control of things. He makes sure that there is guidance and protection, and he's a provider, okay? He has success because he's got it under control. Not in like a creepy way, but this is life under control, and this is the world all right in his hands, okay? So this is your energy towards the end of the year. So you get these two cards. This is the path that you're on right now. New beginnings, creative, passionate, fantastic, and by the end of the year, the whole world in your hands, really got control over your life. Although it is going to be a little tiny bit rocky. There's going to be some hard work in there. There's going to be some personal